Hello Lachana, I hope you guys are doing good. This is Power TV. Tumakambat Muchimunzini Z and the show is called Power Connect. We are outside. You won't believe Muntwenleta Panjale Rodza Chiringanai. You've been seeing him online. He's been making noise here and there, entertaining noise. Tuma controversy tumukonka. He knows how to throw away all those things. His name is Steffan, guys. Nalesa Olo Des Muzachita. He's my guest today and we'll be vibing right here on Power Connect. So I'll just urge you to sit here osainda kuliko Mwamvera kakadi nalesa muchimunzi nizi. Steffan, Yashan Muntuanga, welcome to Power Connect Power TV.
Thank you so much for having me, my guy.
So excited to have you. I think it's been years. One day nzakacheza kwa naye muntu. Yeah.
Why is mwenzo nilizira bangala?
Ni time we've been to. I was running around trying to also build. By the time I hit him up, he should ni Jay. Why is it not you're hitting up someone and they're like, you know, the people tend to treat you a certain way. Why is it? But yeah. Otherwise, we're so grateful that you found time to come to Power TV.
Yeah, thanks so much for having me.
So the biggest reason I wanted you here, nazofuna che ma fans wako wakuone koche as muntu away from your fame, you know, just you as, you know, Steffan. Never pronounce it now. Your fans, you wouldn't be on this show, man. This is Power Connect. Yeah, but you get it, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, my fans, I'm sure they wonder, like, you know, away from you being live on your page, you at events or doing the reviews that you do. By the way, they're very hilarious.
Thanks, man.
Sumayopa.
I don't think so. Once the camera is on like this,
yeah,
it's on site.
Yeah, Nishkwasira. Nice, man. Takufaka nko outside. Yeah, Kazuba, Vonse. Yeah. Let's enjoy it. Summer is here.
Kama funika. That vitamin D.
Yeah,
the one, right?
Yeah. Nazuba. 10-9. Now, obviously, just to take you a little back, tell me a little, Phiri, Steffan, like, you know, maybe when you were growing up, you know, what type of boy you were. Were you always funny? Because once wakakonaza chalero tizase kare. Yeah. Well, how were you as a kid?
I think when I was growing up, I didn't have confidence. I didn't have like self-challenge.
Self-confidence,
not self-confidence. There's another word they use. But yeah, let's go with confidence for lack of better terms. Yeah. So I wasn't that confident. I was bullied a lot. In most of my classes that I attended from like grade 1 to like 7, I was always the darkest.
Yeah.
So they would always pick on me based on colorism and stuff. Yeah. So I wasn't that confident, and also I was a very chubby boy. Yeah, I was chubby, so I was picked on size and also on color. So that was one of like the baddest times that I've ever lived. Yeah. Like grade 1 to 7. So when I reached like grade 7, I decided to like maybe change things a little, because when I've come grades 5, 6, 7. They were taken into a boy child class, but the school and the sexes, but us were taken into a boy child class. So I was like, everyone in here is so confident. Everyone in here, they can speak for themselves, stand for themselves. You know, even if someone says bad to you, they are able to respond and make you look like you were going to Peter, but per second Peter. Yeah. I was like, if these guys can do this, let me also like pull up my socks. Let me be as confident as everyone is. So going up with 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, my classmates, I had that confidence.
Mine was a pompa, man.
Yeah. So I grew up as a very, very shy, non-confident child. Yeah. And that's when I found my confidence. And then being funny, I think what I Because I think different. I think different from any other person. I think you've seen that from my videos. Even the Benin Makamba, for you even wonder to say, I've chose that good too. So I'm an overthinker. I think beyond what a normal person would think. Yeah. So I would say things and then people find it funny. They will laugh at it. And be like, "Oh my God, that's an mutu mwako."
Yeah.
So I've always been like funny like that. So yeah.
So I just want to know, like, at what point, yeah, Wingo Kana, you're not famous, you are famous and popular. At what point, yeah, at what point did you say, let me shoot content, let me try something? At what point, what happened?
So before the Steffan Phiri brand comedian thing started, I used to sell like belts, watches and glasses. So there was one point that was after high school, because nchito zinabweza vuta. I couldn't go to school. Funds and opeze kati paja pamno wasta apply. The money is there. Not all of it. Some of the money is there that can take you to school, like maybe last you for a semester or so. But then, as soon as ija time yakuti uyende ku school manje uyambe kupunzila, the money is no longer there. So I stayed for like years without going to tertiary. Then I decided, I'm like, okay, I've got a mind, I can think, I can work, I'm not sick. Let me try to do something. So I started selling belts, glasses and watches. So as I was from a certain delivery, I was delivering, should be in town, then I was coming back home. Then I found this couple. There was a guy and a girl. So they were arguing. It wasn't really like an argument. It was the girl was talking, was doing a lot of talking. The guy was just quiet. He was like on the wrong side. So the girl was saying, "Iwan mafuna kukissing a day, but ukabwela umabwela wajaka painter. So ganza munganza kukissing up." At the back of my mind, I'm thinking, what is going on? So I went home and I was like, there must be other people that are going through this, but they can't say it. They are not as confident as the girl that I saw. So maybe if I could do a video about hygiene, specifically Yamukama, I think people would get one or two hints and say, okay, let me check myself out. What's going on? Maybe I can try to fix this.
Yeah.
That's how I started. Did one video. It was numbers. I did another one on hygiene, but it was a different type of hygiene. I moved from mouth to these other parts. It was
Which part? Which part?
So it was also numbers. Then one of my fans were like, say, don't just be posting on your normal account. You can make a page, then be posting there. We'll follow you. So just make one, then give us like a link or something, then we'll follow it.
Yeah.
I did that and I told them to say, Pali page, I'll drop a video. I'll stop dropping videos from this account. I'll be dropping videos on my page.
Okay.
So if you want to follow my content, use this link. Within a day, I had like 10K followers.
Yeah.
Before I could even post.
Wow.
So when it comes to numbers, I never struggled with numbers and whatnot. So yeah, that's how it started basically.
Amazing. Nanga tag Nalesa. It just started from the first video or at some point?
No. It started from the same video because it was Ivo Suzachita.
Oh, Suzachita, yeah.
Nalesa. So it was a whole like tagline that I used throughout the very first videos that I like pushed. So from those videos, then I tried to transition, do these other things, you know, because as a brand you need to grow.
Yeah.
You need growth. You need to move away from certain comfort zone. Talk about other things, but how are you going to incorporate Nalesa when you're not listening in the video? So you look at other terms, because I use a lot of words.
Yeah.
I'm so creative with words. So I didn't want people to know me from just two taglines, but to also know me from other taglines, like Olode,
All day, yeah.
you know, those lines. So I started choosing in other lines and whatnot, but still people still call me Nalesa, though I don't usually like use it in my videos.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Speaking of maybe Naresa or Uzachita, I saw something recently. There's a girl, I don't know if you've seen that girl who brought Vamene very demure, Shani.
Yeah.
Very demure. You've seen what's happening to her. Like, somebody got that. Anaona ati achitika ija demure word. Aitenga no endo icha copyright. Si yake ni awa meno ujagero anayeyamba. No icha copyright. Now, whatever people use, Shan minorities yaenda kuli winangu. Have you ever had a problem with somebody, or have you ever had a problem with people using Nalesa or Suzachita? You know, do you ever think of somebody stealing your, you know?
I think, you know, when you are starting, you don't know so much about the industry. You don't know how to protect your brand. You don't know how to copyright things. You don't know how to go about like protecting yourself, basically.
Yeah.
So it's very difficult. You need to find like people to like help you like pattern your stuff. So with me, I think at my first, because I made sure I made a mark on my video to say this is mine. So even if someone would take it and use it, it's not going to be as authentic as my own delivery. So I made sure when I do a video, my delivery has a punch. It's unforgettable. You remember. So I tried to be as different as I can be. Now, okay, they can use the same strategy, they can use the same words, but this is Steffan Phiri, this is him, this is Nalesa, this is his. So I made sure that was mine.
Yo,
from the start.
Otherwise, your blow up was big, man. Singanam. I remember one time I was hosting something at Keg.
Yeah.
I got the microphone and I said, how am I going to break the ice in here? I just said, Wenda kunyumba wake after muno. Nalesa, it was just
wow.
And I just said, I think we should just get this guy to come here, cause but it wasn't easy to get you. It was like, you know, that time, and yeah, man. Otherwise, that your blow up was big. Your blow up was big, and I just want to know, how do you maintain it? You know, cause there's been other people that have come up.
Yeah.
I've got a young friend of mine called the Buddha. He came on the scene too, took over. He's quiet now. There's been other people that come up, you know, and made noise, Bankarazi. But how do you maintain? What keeps you going?
Okay, so as you're coming up, Bambi, let me just say, blowing up is easy in Zambia. You do something silly, the next day you're making headlines. It's very easy. That's how it is. But maintaining that hype, maintaining that flow is what is difficult. Consistency is difficult. It is very difficult to a point where you start feeling like maybe the bad part, you know, when you blow up by mistake without a plan. You didn't expect it. You don't know what to do with the numbers. You don't know what consistency is. You don't know what to get this other content. You can't maintain such. So once you blow up, I'm not saying that 99 that's not plan. No, I didn't plan. It was just a trial and error thing. I didn't even know it was even going to blow, but it did. Yeah. So after that, I was like, let me seek help. I don't know the industry as much as people that have been in it. Let me get a manager. Let me try to hang around with people that have been there, people that are still running with it. So I got hooked up with my previous manager, Braji. he runs Fanike Media. So in Fanike Media, there were artists like Njombe,
The police
Ken
officer,
Dumbo.
yeah.
IDC was also under Fanike Media at that time. There was also Viv under Fanike Media. So I was like, okay, let me hang around these people. Let me learn some few things that I can do. Let me try to research how can I make my brand bigger? How can I make my content bigger? How can I make it last? You know? Then I began to mingle with these people. They gave me their expertise. You can do this, you can do that, you can do that. And I began to get a hang of it. There's a time I lost it. I'm like, I think na see that. You know, in like 3 months, I'm like, content yadaba.
I think
What am I going to do with these numbers? Yeah? But it's
Manamba yaliko, but you need to keep going. Now what do you do?
Is there, but content here, see that.
Yeah.
What are you going to do? So I began to like, this is when I moved from just saying it was Uzachita and Alisa. I started researching. I'm like, where can I find new inspirations? Let me get inspired by what I love. I love the hoods, you know? The hoods, there are a lot of things voistika. Wapunda ko hule, kulikawaya lauku, babachani, bamenyana,
yeah.
issues of mabasi, timakwena mabasi, bayambana, you know. That is all content. So for me, I was like, whatever I see, if it is inspiring me, if it's making me laugh, I think these people also make them laugh. My issues of my ads, was to compare my ad na combon, you know, no combon in it. I see how people behave. I come back home, I'm like, this is not how they do things that side. Let me make a video about it. Things that people are going to relate to, and people began to relate to what I was saying more than what I started with. So for me, that was a point where I'm like, okay, this is now consistency. Let me build on this. If this part of content ends here, then I'm going to research on other things and build on other content aside from this. So yeah.
Nice, man. Very inspiring. I know there's a young person Kuruatamba, or even an old person content up. You know, it's anybody who can jump in. It's free. Obviously, like you said, maintaining is the problem.
That is the problem. It's a big one, trust me.
Yo, okay, we're gonna get to where you are right now after the break. What Zambian song can we play? You're feeding up.
Yeah, feeding up. Zambian piano.
Yeah.
What song?
Yeah, take your time. Tiriza nyimbo bwanja. For any artist, okay.
So I have to say it like now?
Yeah.
Hey.
If you are tower, cause I'm a tower.
No. I love what I love.
Yeah.
Come on. I think Chikala Kukadipa.
Jessica Links.
Yeah.
I
think there's Jessica Links. There's a rapper in there, and then there's also Super Government is also there. I think there are like 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why that song though?
I think I can relate to it.
Yeah.
I can relate to it. There are people that would smile at you. They will laugh with you. They will eat with you. They will dance with you. But then, when they see you doing fine, Shiwa Karipa, but they're still with you. But Shima Karipa Loki.
Yeah.
So I think I can still relate. I relate to that.
Nice.
There are a lot of snakes. Green snakes in the grasses.
Nice. Okay, guys, we're gonna go to our first video. We are choosing as Steffan. Remember, Steffan is. This is Power Connect, and I've got a very special guest today. But hey, you still have some time to catch up. Steffan is my guest. Very, very funny guy, guys. I'm sure he's got his serious days, but hey, Tina ile Power Connect. Well, just from watching one of the videos that he chose Chikala Kukaripa. Kwekamba moshe. Otherwise, it's a bang, a nice one.
It is.
Ni bang. Steffan, why at some point did you feel the need to step away and be like your own, away from, you know, under management? You just thought you should grow on your own?
First of all, Braji is a great man.
Yeah.
That guy taught me so much when I was coming in the industry. He showed me how to read contracts. He showed me how to strike deals, how to conduct myself in corporate meetings or any other meetings, how to MC events. He taught me a lot of things that I didn't know. And he showed me that there is money in the industry, because I started going to school out of the same brands that I built.
Yeah.
So I think the time just came, you know. I think everyone knows when to say, okay, I think I'm done here. I think I've done my work. I think it ends here. So for me, it was I was growing more on my own than with management. I don't know if that is making sense.
No, I think
So I could do on my own without management. So I thought, you know, I think let me try. Let me try to just be on my own. Let me try to manage myself and see how it goes. So it's nothing personal. We didn't argue. There was no argument. Nothing like that. I still had my contract, but I said, you know, I want to leave. Please release me. And he was very understanding, and he said, okay, cool. If that's how you feel, if that is going to add to your growth, I think let me leave. Let me let you go. But if you feel like coming back, you can still come back. I'm the first one that signed you. So
and I'll still be here.
I'll still be here for you. Even if you're not signed under me, you can still come for advice, or if you have meetings that you want like a fiduciary like to attend for you, I can still be there for you and do all those services for you.
Nice.
So yeah, I think I just wanted to see what it would be just being on my own without management.
I'm glad. A lot of people part ways in bad ways. I love that it was just straightforward. Because now on a Chepa page, my posting, I was like, it was a sudden thing. I didn't see any build up or hints. So I'm glad that you cleared it.
Yeah.
But how's it going on your own so far?
I'm doing great. I'm doing great, man. I'm doing so great. There's WhatsApp, man. There's WhatsApp. I don't need to go to anyone's office to strike a deal. On WhatsApp, let's talk. On a phone call, let's talk. An online meeting, I'm there. Or if they want me to come, like they will have come here, I'll come. So I feel like then also the reason why I wanted a manager so badly was because I couldn't manage myself. Like I said, I was just coming in the industry. I didn't know the ropes. I needed someone to show me what is A, what is B, and how do we get to C. Yeah. And then also that time I blew up in March 2019. Then in July I was enrolled in school.
Yo.
So from the money that I made from March, April, May, June, I had to enroll in school because I always wanted to go to school. And who helped me make that money? It was Braji.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I wanted management because I couldn't handle business while I'm at school. And remember, I was doing day. I was doing like full time. So the whole time I'll be in school like for 6 good months. Then I needed someone to handle my contracts, someone to handle my businesses, someone to talk to the clients, strike deals for me. And then Nobonu was like, okay, this is the contract that we've got. This is how much you're getting. Sign here, or read through, sign here, and then let's see how best we can do this at your free time. So basically that was what I wanted. Then after I graduate, then I decided to enroll into school. I'm actually doing my degree now. And then in distance, I only go to school like for 15 days at the end of the semester. So it's like June, July, and then there is also November, December. So those are the only times that I go to school, like 30 days in a year. So like 15 per semester. So I was like, I have enough time to like maybe do these things on my own. Why do I don't need someone to like strike deals for me anymore, because I feel like I have ample time on my hands. I can handle this. So let me try to do this. So it's working well for me.
I want to know how it is for you in school, even especially the time you just blow up full time in school. Wazivika. How easy or difficult was it for you to maintain a low, level head? Kai was our blower. Everyone wants to be around you. They want to take pictures. But wabwela ku school yenze bwanje.
I think I'm if not the most disciplined person. I'm quite disciplined.
Yeah.
I know when to do things. When I'm at school, I'm at school. I always told my colleagues at school, I was like, you know what? Immediately I enter that gate, please let us all be students. There's no celebrity here. No one is bigger than the other. No one is more famous than the other. We are all the same. Once we leave the gate, let's talk about how I'm doing with my comedy. And if you want me to make you laugh, attend any of my shows. I'm not going to crack jokes. I'm that serious.
Yeah.
You can't just meet someone. Hey,
I don't want sekesa so Ashan sekesa.
No, man. There's a certain way we do things.
Na Bible makamba, there's a time for everything.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I always made sure. I remember one time I went to the principal. I told him, I said, okay, look, this is my situation, and your kids are making it hard for me to be here, like to study, and I don't want to do distance now because I've never done tertiary before. I don't know how it's like. I want to have like first-hand like experience with full time before I could transition into
distance.
So I want to have an environment where I'm treated like any other student. I don't want to be given special treatment by the lecturers or students. I don't want that. I just want everyone to be in their places. Let me be a student. Let the lecturer be a lecturer. There are no fans here. There are no celebrities. So we like held the meeting, talked to the people. It was a whole like meeting for the entire school, and it was an understandable thing for like everybody. So they knew when to say things, or even copy my picture. Hey, I want a picture.
Time,
no. We'll do it outside the school, or when I'm done with my lessons. That was okay. So yeah, it was quite difficult at first, but I had to strike a balance and say, you know what, I need to do something about this, because if I'm not going to do anything about it, I'll end up failing my first semester in Phiri. So it was something like that. It was hard at first, but I had to make changes to how people were treating me at school, and that worked.
I love that, man. Yeah. 2 questions still on this. Number 1, you made your money, or you still make your money. Do you make your money through social media earnings, or through the shows that you do?
Okay, so social media earnings are not available. Let me put it that way, for lack of better terms. They're not available in Zambia at the moment. So even like TikTok cannot pay you unless you do Bama live. But hey, I don't have the whole day to stay from 20 hours to 0102.
I don't know. I mean, you're just going to TikTok, people are alive.
Man, I'm not Mr. Zimba. Come on. No, I don't have the whole day. I still have school. I have things to do. I cannot like be making money through that. So the way I make money is influencing brands for people, companies, medium and small enterprises, businesses. I advertise for them at certain fees.
Okay.
Yeah, there's videography, there's photography, there are links, and then now when TikTok came, we also do like songs for artists. like upcoming artists that don't have like numbers. They want that song to be heard. They want that song to blow, stuff like that.
You can just even just jive to it, little
Yes, and
background,
just
and that's
vibe
it.
into it, get money from that. We don't do it for free. So when
Yeah.
you see me on a certain song, I don't just vibe to
It's
any
business.
song. It's business. I'm a brand. I need to make. I'm not going to eat your vocals. I'm not going to eat the chile that is in your track. I'm not going to do that.
Give me
That's
something.
not going to feed me. Hello, you find that most of these songs, they know, most of these songs are not even good enough. They're not like, they don't have, the vocal range is just weak, the lyrical content is weak, the production itself is something else. And this person expects you to advertise for them for free with your weak ass lyrical content. No, man. I'd rather do that. I'm being paid. It's a job.
Yeah, yeah.
Even though I'm going through the contents, your contents and stuff,
Yeah.
I know I'm getting something out of it. I'm not going to vibe to a song for free. No matter how famous or how big the song is, you never see me jump on it unless I'm being paid.
Nice one, man. You're already making money, you've got a name, you're popular. Why do you still feel the need to do school? Because when they're school.
Like I said, I feel like I think differently from everybody else. I think you also think differently from everybody else. I cannot think like you, cannot think like me. So the way my mind is set is, for me, after business, school comes there. So immediately after business is school, then the rest follows. So I would do business, yeah. Let us all remember, let us not lie to each other. These numbers are there for a certain period of time. You cannot be famous forever. Those are lies. You can't be famous forever.
While it's still hot.
Yes,
Do
while I'm
something.
still making money, let me invest in my school. Let me invest. So immediately, Pena Chokachabena series that said diploma, I went directly, nice than enter for a degree, accepted, paid, and started going for my degree. After my degree, you see me doing my merit.
Guys, usiku mliwonse mu club da bache graduate ka.
So you cannot be famous forever. You need something to fall back on. The fame will end. There's people that are coming up. The time that I was there, the only people that were making noise were when a Napsa, when a Kenny, when a IDC, Quantum, when a, who's this? Josias, not Josias, Josam. We had Bayama. We had those people. But then when you look at them right now, some of them are still, they still have that flow, but some of them don't have it anymore. So you cannot be famous for this long. After Nabuera, there were other people that came up. There was Vubu, there was Ndinema, there's Josias, there's Teresa, there's Christine. So you cannot be famous forever. Find something that you can invest in. Even as much as your fame is done, your numbers are not doing you justice, they're not working for you, but there's something that you can fall back on and say, okay, from my fame, from the money that I made at that time, I built this. This is mine. I built it from this. This is what I can remember my fame for.
Nice, man. Nice.
Yeah. So that is my backup plan.
How sure? What are you studying, by the way?
So my diploma, I did food production management. My degree, I'm doing course.
I love food production is most people narrow it like this. Ni cool. I've got a sister who's done that, and she's traveling the world, man.
Yeah. I mean, so like food production doesn't have like, it cannot go beyond master's degree.
Okay.
So like the last part that you can reach is a degree, just a degree. So for you to get a a master's, you need to venture into hospitality management.
Oh, so you married? Yeah.
Yes. So also hospitality management it's broader. It's broad than food production is just food production. When you're done with it, you just become a food expert. You just become a chef, a mayor chef. But when you do hospitality management, you can still work at the airport. You can work as a Chanma hostess, Machani. You can work in hotels. And then with mine, it's hospitality management with education. So I want to be a lecturer instead of just a mayor.
Zakazikola school, But you know, in the background, I'm laughing. I'm picturing you having a full-time job. I can't imagine that.
You know,
when I'm at airport, wafika 8 hours up to 17.
I'm very professional.
Wapita chewa seka wantu.
I'm very professional.
Me, you wouldn't. Same office, if you're serious, I'll be like, no. So
I'm very professional. You should ask any of my clients that I've worked with. I don't even joke when we're striking deals.
Yeah.
I don't laugh. We can make jokes after the deal is done. It's signed. Yes, we can joke. But when we're doing business, it's business. When you find me at my working place, I'm working. I'm employed there to work. Let me do my work. If you're looking for the artistry in me, there are shows that you can attend that I will be on. There are events that you can attend that I will be on. Just not a place of business. I keep it professional, trust me.
Nice, man. Papetenda kuli nyimbo ya next. I'm sure you have already a song, right? In mind? Ni nyimbo bwanja?
Migraine. Chewe Superstar.
Chewe the Superstar. Yeah. Okay, tuzenda kunyimbo. When we come back, I want to find out if this year we're going to see you at Lusaka July.
Interesting.
Yeah, man. Osanda Kulikos Papa still hanging out with Steffan, guys. You know him as the Nalesa guy, Osachi Tolode. I'm sure he's coming up with more terms. Pesa Sirida ye. Maisho akatento neko migraine. Chewe the Superstar. Papa TV pano muchimunzi. Nizi. Welcome back, guys. The Power Connect. It's only on Power TV. Tilipanja, guys. We outside and I'm hanging out with the superstar, guys. Sa olaenda na mendo 5 steps ni sobantu. His name is Steffan. He's very funny online. You've seen him, and I know he's got a big plan for himself. From there to Zabak school and other things. Let's find out what else he's up to this year. Otherwise, Steffan, Tachkotamba migraine. Why migraine?
Migraine. Chewe is my friend. Chewe, Franco. These guys are my homies.
Yeah.
So I actually pledged to actually do songs for them. Like whenever they release a song, I would like work on the sound. Like I would try to promote it on TikTok, on my TikTok. So I do it freely. These guys, before they even blew, like we were friends, and I vouched. I like made a vow to say, whenever you release a song, just hit me up. Or you kuntum na chabe link, I'll use it. I'll like vibe to your sound. So these are my guys, and I'm glad they're doing well now.
Nice, man.
I'm glad they're getting the numbers, they're getting the recognition, they're doing collabos with big artists. Their names are up there. If we can win together, why not?
That's nice.
Yeah.
I wish we had all that mentality in Zambia. Pushing on.
This is why we can't think alike all the time.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Nice. Obviously, moving on, I just wanted to know what has been like throughout your career. What has been your lowest moment? You have ever had a moment like that? Or you felt like, I think Cheni Vireke.
A number of times.
Yeah?
A number of times. You know, being in the limelight is not easy. You might not necessarily be in the limelight, but you are making your numbers. People are knowing you. You've got a following. You cannot be liked by everybody. And that is just facts. So you find that there are comments that will take you to your lowest, and you start questioning your artistry. You start questioning yourself and to say, am I even that good? Am I good enough? Is this person seeing through me? Are they saying what other people are not confident enough to say? Is it true? So before you even look into yourself, you convince yourself, okay, I think this is true. I'm dry. I'm a dry comedian. Then you're like, you know, you think like that today. Tomorrow, there's new inspiration. You find another meaning. You find another content that is fire. You put it out there. Work goes on. So, if we must take once, I'm also sure you also felt like that. Everyone has felt like that.
Those moments,
It's
yeah.
human. The moments you'll be like, I think this is not for me. I'm not good enough. I can't do this anymore. You go to sleep. You wake up in the morning. You're the first one to go for work. So it's humanity. You know, it's human to feel like that. Everyone has their low moments. So high all the time. You're not weird, bro.
Before we conclude this interview, there's obviously a situation that happened not too long ago. Yeah, there's a show called The Icon happening. Yeah. Wezi analila paset. A lot of people felt emotional that she cried. Others, you know, came out and said, sunga zilila so pasho, you know, but obviously there was something that came out, the reasons that she cried. But on the other hand, you posted something, you know, yeah, sinizwa kamba monga unabwaka mbati ya inaiwe wonse timalira, but kuli time yolira, I don't know exactly what you said, but people came for you. They said you need to apologize. And you did. Was your apology, number one, genuine? Then number two, Veona posting a video. What were you saying exactly to Wezi?
So, what happened was, when I saw that particular episode, I think that was one of like the first episodes after Kidis left.
Yeah.
So, when she cried, I thought to myself, she's doing too much. That's what I thought. I'm like, you cannot be this emotional. And in my post, I said, she's not cut out for this show. She's not built for this show.
Strong enough.
Yes, it's strong enough for her. She cannot handle the pressure that comes with such kind of shows. So when I say that, people came.
Your numbers.
People rose.
Yeah.
Social media, guys.
It's
something else. They came onto me, and then they made what they said and what I believe, what I stood on. What I stood on wasn't making sense enough according to what they were saying.
Vambili venzo kambati. Venzo start justify ati. I think she lost her, was it her parents or her dad? I'm not too sure. Yeah. So in that moment, they vana kumbuka. So now they were saying you don't know what it feels like to lose someone. That's why Nzolira you were Suziwa.
And then I said, I lost my father at 2, but I don't cry every day.
And they said, then they attacked you and said, 2 years you can't compare grief yamuntu what 2 years. You know, when you lose a parent at 2, and when you lose a parent, maybe I'm not too sure what age he was. Yeah. How do you feel about that?
So the thing was, I decided to step back a bit from the social media comment section. I was like, let me step back. Let me have a conversation, because me and Wezi are friends. So I'm like, let me have a conversation with her. Let me try to maybe I'm not understanding what was going on. Let me get to her. Let me have a one-on-one with her. Let me see what triggered, what happened. Let me try to understand. So when I had a conversation with her, then she said that I didn't know about the dad.
Oh yeah?
Trust me.
In that moment you didn't know?
In that moment I didn't know. I know the mom, we've met. I know part of the family, but I didn't know anything about the father. So when she made mention to say, I wrote that song after my father died. this song was my father's song. It was like a tribute to my father. That's when I was like, I didn't know this song meant so much to you. I thought it was just a song. So when she made mention of that, then I asked her a question to say, what were you feeling in that moment? And then she said something like, I can't explain how I felt in that moment. I can't even understand it myself. I just cried. So I also remembered times where things are not making, what's happening is not making sense. I just remember a certain moment. It just triggers. Then I just feel emotional. So I went to that place and I said, I feel I was being a bit insensitive on this issue. So I apologized to her first. She accepted my apology. That's when I went to Facebook and made another post saying, Wezi, I apologize.
And for the public's sake, huh?
Yeah, because this thing started on social media, so it cannot just end with us. We need to let people know that we've made peace. Like I've actually seen where she was coming from. So yeah, so that was the whole issue. We're in a good place now.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have a beautiful friendship, and I wouldn't want to sabotage that.
Yeah. Voice unakambe chat imwe bantu inene nawezi na takamba kudala chokana hapa.
No. I think, with people, social media, you deal with a lot of people. The people that think different, the people that they always feel a certain entitlement,
Oh yeah, so you needed to.
Because the fact that I put it up there, it was open for everyone to comment. So there's no way I'll start having other feelings towards what people are saying, because I've already put it up there. So if you put something up there on social media, be ready to be criticized. Be ready for the comment section, because they're coming. Because not everyone thinks like you. So I went there, I'm like, this thing started here. Let's end it here so that you guys know that this is where I'm at. At that point, I didn't understand her, but now I do, and I'm sorry. So yeah, that was it.
Yeah.
Vinvambia pa social media, funka basida pa social media. Nongo mwakamisana in person, but let people know to see where you guys stand, because you don't want a situation where these guys are beefing with you simply because of the situation that we even talked about, and you guys are even cool.
Nangawenzo kambati, the grief you feel or you felt at 2 is not the same as if I lose my parents at 17, or what do you feel about, what do you say about that?
I think everyone has got their own opinion.
Yeah.
I still cry about my father, but not to a point where everybody sees me. I don't know if that's making sense. So I think you cannot justify pain. You cannot control how people feel about things. So how she feels, let people feel what they want to feel. Let's not tell people to
how they should feel,
how you want them to feel.
But musiye ni muntu.
Lekani muntu say react, mafuno still react. Let them react how they want to react. Because now in Zaka still react in a certain way that not everybody is expecting me to react on a certain situation, and they're going to justify my feelings. And how am I going to feel about that?
Yeah, man.
It's true,
very true.
So let's just stop justifying people's feelings. They want to cry nongo ni nyimbo yo vina, wale. That's how they feel. I mean, let them be.
Ninaona po muntu alira nasankapo boto palira. Yeah, so moment. you can't judge people. As we wrap up, Steph, what are you doing next? Like I said, are we seeing you at Lusaka July? It'll be interesting. Yeah, tikakucha a review anyway. And 2, what's next for you this year? What are we looking forward to? Yeah.
This year has been quite interesting. Lusaka July, I'm not really sure. I'm not at a level where I would spend 5K for an event. For a ticket for an event, I'm not there. Let me not lie. So if I get an invitation, I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm already ready.
Yeah.
Whether I go to Lusaka July or not, My outfit is already made. I will show my outfit even if I'm not there.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, so it will be a complete package. We'll review each other, all of us.
Ukazifake review nawe but okay hapa. Sinakonde vera imirira.
Yeah. And what's next? I think, like I said, this year has been quite interesting. I've been testing new waters. So I've entered this thing of hosting. So we're hosting the review show where we review like anything entertainment. But then season 1 is basically like very focused on the icon Zambia. So we review each episode, and I'm the host on that show. Well, like the 4 of us, and I'm one of them.
Nice.
So yeah, I'm trying to get into TV. Let me see how best I can host. And also, I love radio. So radio is my first love, first of all.
Oh yeah.
So I want to venture into radio and also try TV here and there. But I'm already there on TV, but I'm still getting the hang of it. I'm not like a pro. Yeah, but I'm getting there.
Nice, man. Congratulations on your new gigs.
New for me, like now.
Nice. Congratulations on your new gigs. I love that you keep transforming and moving to the next level. Susarira Chepamos. And keep being the awesome, humble person that you are.
Thanks,
yeah, man. It's been nice having you. I wish you could chat long and vambi vest na kambepo, but obvious kuzakankala part 2.
Kuzangala part 2 apazuba kaili achicha kuipa na black itavala.
Yeah, man. Wish you all the best in everything that you do.
Thanks, man.
Yes. If you just come to, guys, this is Power Connect on Power TV. Tenzo chilling and Steffan Phiri. Everyone calls him Naresa, Olode, Rochani, once ma words yake ajana tidetera. We enjoy his content and everything. Nenzo fulani kuletere mumone as a human being away from what he does. And I do hope you've had a great time. Tipi amo, guys, it's been nice. Ni Power Connect. This is Power TV. My name is J Kale, baby. It's been nice. We were outside.